Hey, everybody. We are live at the Paste Studios in New York right now with Beth Hart. Beth, thanks for coming back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Anytime. Whenever you're in New York, please come by and do this. Whether we have something booked or not, just come hang and have tea.
Great.
Congratulations to you, because War in My Mind is about to come out. It's coming out September 27th. It's in pre-order right now, and we're about to hear 4 songs from it.
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell us what's first?
Absolutely. The first song is called War in My Mind. It's the title track of the record, and it's basically about struggling with a wacky head. But it's not wacky every day. It's not too wacky right now. I'm feeling pretty happy and comfortable. By the way, Nina Caini, I just want anyone to know, is an amazing dentist. I'm here to promote her as well. She's fabulous.
Wonderful. Thank you, Beth.
So, absolutely. Okay. So we do War in My Mind, yes?
Yes.
War in my mind. There's a war in my mind. Seek and ye shall find that it's howling all the time. There's a war in my mind. Black in my soul. It's all black in my soul. No diamond in the coal. I reach just what I sow. It's all black in my soul. And it's ugly when I cry. Crying all the time in my mind, where it builds and it climbs, and this is more than I can handle. Give me something strong to fill my hole. I make love to the war in my soul. Blood on the wall. I threw my blood on the wall. Hiding in the hall, 'cause I know it's all my fault. I threw my blood on the wall. And it's ugly when I try. And I'm trying all the time in my mind. It builds and it climbs, and this is more than I can handle. Shadow box, another piece of sky. I make love to war in my mind. War in my mind. I got war in my mind. A lot of war in my mind. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cool.
David, you were supposed to boo.
I forgot.
What's up with that, man? Throw in some entertainment.
I'm gonna boo next time.
All right.
So this, that song seems like a good jumping off point to talk about mental health stuff. Because it was, as we were just smoking cigarettes in the bathtub just now, it was amazing how quickly and how openly and how honestly we, you and I have met twice, right? We've spent maybe 2 hours of our lives together, and you dove right into the middle of a very open conversation about mental health. What I'm curious about is when you're stable and feeling good and everything's awesome, how does it affect the songwriting? I mean, when things are manic and all over the place, can you tell?
I don't really write when I'm not struggling in some way. Usually, and I'm actually a pretty happy person, so I'm usually out gardening or cooking or hanging out with my mom or my dad or something like that, right? But when I'm struggling, it's the whole reason why I went to the piano as a little girl. It was, to me, it's like a security blanket, and it's a place I can go and try and search for God or something good, something that can guide me and comfort me, you know? So I don't know if it's necessarily mental illness that's always the struggle. Sometimes it's just my perception of things or my fear of things, even when I am in a stable place, still being reactive to things, you know, and insecure about a lot of things. So it's a wonderful thing to help me get through that, you know?
And so that's what you're stable and feeling good right now, right?
I'm doing good right now. Yeah.
So this is not writing time. This is like performance time right now.
I've been writing. Actually, I just finished something at home that I worked on really hard, and I had a wonderful time doing it. But it was a play on words of happiness and then the irony of that, and the kind of the struggle of that. Because one of the things is whenever I'm hurting, I'm really close to the ground, so there's not much of a place to fall. But when I'm really happy and things are going well, there's this part of going, God, when is the bottom going to drop out? You know, when is this going to kick back up? And I think that's really my greatest fear, is because once the bottom does fall out, that's it. There is no rope to really, I mean, thank God I've got a beautiful husband and people around me that are really, really merciful.
Who's sitting right here?
Patient and really kind. And I think that's the key for anyone dealing with real mental instability or severe PTSD, anything like that. Surrounding yourself with people that are really kind and really compassionate is key, or you don't have a shot, because already the illness makes you hate yourself.
Well, it was amazing how quickly you dove into that conversation with me. I mean, you probably get the vibe that I'm an empathetic person. And you blew through like 10 years of small talk and just got right into it. I appreciate that very much.
Well, thank you. I tend to be pretty open about it anyway, because I feel like I've been so lucky, you know? I mean, 100 years ago, there was nothing to help people. And they don't have it cured now, but they've come such a long way. And you don't have to live like you're walking on eggshells all the time. There is so many things. We were talking about CBD oil and how amazing that has been for me. It's the first time I've been off of antipsychotics in over 12 years.
Nice.
So it's unbelievable. You know, by the way, isolate CBD, so it's not full spectrum. It doesn't have any psychoactive parts of it. It's just purely for mellowing, but there's no negative side effects. Amazing. And I'm not getting endorsed by the company, nothing like that. It's been the only thing to get me off of that.
Are you holding right now? There's a Weed World truck right outside right now.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And I used to wonder, how is that legal? And that's because it's CBD. It's not actually THC.
That's right.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you are able to write, and it doesn't have to spring from pain and struggle all the time. That you can be in a good place and write and be productive as well.
Well, especially if I'm co-writing with someone like Bad Woman Blues and this song called Thankful on the record. That's a co-write with a great buddy of mine who actually deals with depression. But overall, he's just an incredibly go-getter, positive kind of a guy. So when I write with him, things tend to be a little more hopeful. You know what I mean?
Remind me, who is that?
Rune Westberg. He comes from Denmark, and I met him as a producer many years ago, and now he lives here. He lives in LA, so we will write together. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Rune is about the most Danish name possible.
Yeah, it's actually Rune, but he says, forget it, you guys can't say Rune, so just say Rune.
Well, I am enjoying myself very much. Thank you for coming and doing this. We're going to hear 3 more songs. Can you tell us what's coming up second?
Yeah, maybe we'll do Bad Woman Blues. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's just about a girl being naughty, and God knows, I beat myself up for so many years. And finally, I'm just at a place where, not all the time, I wish it was all the time, but some of the time now, I'm just having fun with it and just saying, forget it. No one's perfect, you know? And it's so much more fun being naughty than trying to do it straight anyway. So, all right. So, but no bad influence, hopefully. Got the lips, got the legs. I was born to drive a man insane. I don't worry and I don't shame. Put it on me, I'm the queen of pain. I've been bad, I've been cruel. I'm not sorry, baby, sorry for you. It's my party and I don't dance. Just want you lick that cheap romance. I'm not your mama, I'm not your wife. I'm not the one who'll make it right. Them good girls always lose. I got the bad woman blues. I got the bad woman, bad woman blues. I got the bad woman blues. I got the bad woman, bad woman blues. Got the hips, got the shape. I put the cherry on your chocolate cake. Don't need roses or your pink champagne. I'll be the sugar rush in your veins. I'm not your mama, I'm not your wife. I'm not the one who'll make it right. Them good girls always lose. I got the bad woman blues. I got the bad woman, bad woman blues. I got the bad woman blues. I got the bad woman, bad woman blues. Sad as I am, it feels so good to be bad. Sad as I am, it feels so good to be bad. Ain't no love, ain't no crime. That's a rap, that's a rhyme. I'm not your mama, I'm not your wife. I'm not the one who'll make it right. Them good girls always lose. I don't parade our angels dressed in white. I'm not the one who'll save your life. Them good girls always lose. I got the bad woman blues. I got the bad woman, bad woman blues. I got the bad woman blues. I got the bad woman, bad woman blues. Sad as I am, it feels so good to be bad. Sad as I am, it feels so good to be bad. Sad as I am, it feels so good to be bad. Got the bad woman, bad woman blues. I'm so not a pocket player. Oh my God. Oh.
That sounded great. Thank you.
Thank you.
The video looks like it was fun to have made.
It was.
Driving around in the desert somewhere
It was
with
great.
an
Yeah, I
upright
think we were out in
piano and a pickup
Lancaster.
truck.
Yeah, it was so hot. And they put me in that black leather jumpsuit, but I was so jacked up and excited about it that day. And we did the whole photo shoot that day. And Greg Waterman, he's done a lot of my past records, like photo shoot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this time he did the video and he just killed it. He did a great job. It was really a fun day.
Well, worth the effort and that hot ass costume because it looks outstanding. I'm going to drop a link in the comment section right now. There's a ton of people watching this right now.
Really?
I'm gonna drop a link to that video. So everyone who's watching right now, keep watching this, and then afterwards, check out the video at Bad Woman Blues. I'm curious about. So you're not taking drugs, you're not drinking alcohol, you're full on in recovery. So what is bad woman blues, like what qualifies as bad these days? Like what's how do you get into trouble now that drugs and alcohol are off the table?
I think that really, not even drugs and alcohol, the cornerstone of my trouble, I think, was just a lot of anger and a lot of mental instability, really. Because, I mean, even in this business, you know how, like, they always make it out to be so hardcore and brutal. And this business hasn't really been brutal to me at all. But it's my own head that has been. So that's where I think I still struggle. Like, when I'm having a tough time, I'm mean, you know, and selfish, hard on my husband. And because he's just so unbelievably kind and forgiving, he just stays. I mean, there have been times where I say, dude, you need to leave. You need to go get a good girl. You need to get someone kind, because he's such a beautiful guy. He doesn't deserve it, you know?
Oh, man.
That's where I think I still feel like seriously naughty. With this is fun. It's a sexy song and all that kind of thing. But for real, I just wish so much that I could be more consistent in being kind, you know? Yeah.
Well, progress, not perfection. I think
I hope so.
This
Help
is
me
awesome.
God.
Every time we hang out and do this, I get a lot out of it. I'm really stoked that you're here and
Thank
chatting
you.
in between these songs and sharing the music too.
Thank you.
Can you tell us what you're going to do third today?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a song called Woman Down. I've never really been open about a child predator that I had as a kid. And when the whole women's movement thing happened, it kind of freaked me out, because I'd kind of skimmed over that experience with doctors throughout the years, but I never dove into it. So I call up my psychologist of 20 years now. And I'm like, dude, do you know about this that happened? He goes, oh, yeah. And I'm like, well, why haven't we worked on it? He goes, we can't unless you're ready to. And I was so freaked out about going on promotion, because I didn't want to talk about that. But I know it's such an important thing, since right now it's so out. But it's
Well,
not
dude, and
just...
it's me too. I mean,
It's
we
you.
can talk
It's
about
you,
this. We can
yeah.
smoke cigarettes in the
Yeah.
bathtub. We
Yeah.
can talk about this.
Yeah. But I think what I was even more afraid was that it would just trigger all of that past trauma to come back up. And if it does, then so be it. I'll have to walk through it. Because if I keep putting it under the rug, it's always going to be there. It's one of the fundamental, deepest parts of my insecurity and
Have
fear.
you noticed that to be the case? Have you dived into it in
I
earnest?
just started now. I had to, because I'm coming out on promo. And I know me, I got a big mouth, and I'm going to be open about everything, even if it's to my detriment. But it doesn't matter. I don't matter. What matters is taking a platform of music, or whatever is your platform, and letting people out there know that don't be ashamed. Talk about it. Get it out. Whether it be in public like this or whether it be in private. But don't hide those secrets under the rug, because they just fester and they stay as thick scars.
Well,
know?
you matter. Rock and roll matters. This whole thing matters. I enjoy it. And we're happy to amplify that message that you're putting out into the world, and use this platform to really spread a message of awareness of mental health. It's much more important than... I don't know where I'm going with that sentence. It's important.
I know what you mean, though. Yeah, it's much more important than a big career or any of those. Those things don't matter, but what we do with them does. And the awareness and the connection we make to each other to give each other hope and reach out for healing and trust that there are so many more rad people than funkies. And even the funkies aren't bad. They're just lost, too, you know? Just like when I'm being terrible to Scott, it's not because I'm horrible. It's because I'm in pain. So, yeah, tripping. There's been a crime, a smoking gun. God knows I tried like hell to run. The man in black, he found a crack inside my mind, inside my mind. He likes to climb inside my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a million more ways to lay my lover down. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so lovesick to take this fucker out.
All that I had is all that he stole. Now all that I am is trash now. All of the hopes, all of the dreams, like all of the stars are blown out. Pennies of pain become the rain, like ashes falling all around. I'm just another woman down, down, woman down, woman down. I need a rag around my neck to soak up the stench of blood and sweat. I lick the wounds, is each and every kiss. I'm so lovesick, I'm so lovesick, I'm drunk on it, so drunk on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a million more ways to lay my lover down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Will be too late to take this mother out. All that I had is all that he stole. Now all that I am is trash now. All of the hopes, all of the dreams, like all of the stars are blown out. Pennies of pain become the rain, like ashes falling all around. I'm just another woman. All that he stole, now all that I am is broken. All of the hopes, all of the dreams, like all of the stars are choking. Pennies of pain become the rain when the heart no longer makes a sound. You know another woman's down, down, woman down, woman down. There's a woman down, there's a woman down.
Right. Oh, we've got the coffin there for posterity. Beth, do you tend to do really well in Western Europe when you go over there? Because the audience right now in Poland is stoked, Hungary is here, Netherlands, Norway, Vegas is here. There's a lot of Las Vegas here. Italy's here, but it's a lot of Western Europe. Is that because you're about to go there, or do you tend to have a big fan base there?
You know, basically now we tour Australia and Canada sometimes, and the US every year a couple of times, and Europe every year a couple of times, Eastern Europe, and then sometimes into Africa. So we're not doing all of the world. Like we're not doing Brazil or South America, which I hope to do maybe.
Well, yeah, because like
or
3
Japan or
comments
anywhere
are
like
come
that.
to Brazil.
But we work like 7 months a year. I don't let David make me work more than that because it would make me even crazier. But that's kind of what we do. 7 months a year, wherever, whoever will have us. Yeah.
Cool. What does the show look like? So you're at Park West in Chicago on November 18th.
Makeup
and then
show, yeah.
all over Western Europe, starting in Denmark on November 24th, Western Europe through, I think, March of 2020. Are you going to be over there the whole time? No. Okay. Well, there's a lot of dates, but so
And there's
what is,
also fill-in stuff that he'll do and put in more dates and stuff. Yeah. So it's not schedule's not finished.
well, compared to what the arrangement that you're doing today, solo keys, what does the show look like that people are going to see in
So every
in the
night
fall?
is a different show. The band basically knows all of my studio records as well as the 3 records I've done with Joe. So every night we mix it up. So I like to, because not everybody has every record, right? So I always want to make sure that whoever's got a record, they're going to get a couple songs from that record. I have a full band, but then throughout the night I mix up stuff from full electric rock to totally acoustic alone at the piano, even some a cappella stuff, and then like guitars and bass. I'll do a little bass work, a little acoustic guitar work. Just having fun and mixing it up and making a lot of mistakes. It's the best part. It's the most entertaining part.
Yeah, it would be super boring if you didn't blow it sometimes.
I blow it all the time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I
Yes.
train wreck these things regularly, man. I say such dumb shit and
my
I foot in my
gosh.
mouth all the time.
But
so.
it's human, right? And it's fun. And we're only in music, thank God. Can you imagine if you screwed up as a brain surgeon? That would really be bad. But we can do that here. Because what is the worst thing that happens? They're going to boo you? It's okay. I've had that
Oh, wait,
happen
nobody
plenty.
has booed once during the session.
I know
I feel
what's
like
up,
you guys
David.
are blowing it.
If people are wondering who David is my manager of, 25 years now?
All right.
Oh, my God. And he still has all his hair. How I didn't make you lose that hair, I don't know, dude. Oh, my God. Oh.
Well, travel safely between
Thank
all
you.
of those dates. There's a lot of time on the road and enjoy all of them. And Western Europe's not a bad part of the world to spend time in.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
We've got, you're going to do a bonus song for
Should
us.
I
right?
do a little bonus song?
Yeah. I mean, play the whole album if you want.
Okay. So I tend to write these abandonment songs, and my dad is back in my life now. But my dad, most little girls, they worship their father. I worshipped my father. And then he kind of got in some trouble, had to go in the joint for a while, and then he got out and he married this crazy lady who didn't want him to have anything to do with me. And so I write these abandonment songs. And I still have nightmares of Scott's leaving me for another woman. And I've been with him 20 years now, and it's always the same nightmare. I tell him, I say, I know you're cheating on me, you're gonna be with this other woman, I know you're leaving me. And he looks at me and he goes, so? That's the worst part, is he doesn't even try and fight, right? So this is one of those abandonment songs. Oh, I want to bring it down a step. It's better. All right. I just came to say, without words in the way, I've been trying all day, hanging on by a string, like a bird with one wing, like a child without a dream. Since my lover went astray, without words in the way, I hold my head high. God knows that I try. I'm a fool, and fools don't cry. Like a well with no spring,
I'm a song that don't sing. I'm a throne without a king. And I wish I knew how to pray without words in the way. I just came to say, without words in the way, I've been waiting for you all day. Like a match with no spark, like a cheap work of art. You say I'm the hole that's in your heart. What's the use in asking you to stay without words and getting in the way? But I have never been that brave without words in the way. That's it. God, that's depressing. Jeez, you gotta pray for me. I gotta write some songs about joy and love. Jesus.
Beth, this has been awesome, and if you need an uplifting moment, you got to read the comment section here. It's just like we hit a really friendly corner of the internet, and everyone is completely stoked. It's just friendly, supportive, and everyone is looking forward to this leg of the tour.
Yay for sweet, nice people. We love them.
Yeah,
we love the mean people too, though, because they need the most love. But the nice people, we give them kisses.
They're all here right now and enjoying your music. Thank you for sharing 4 songs off of War in My Mind. It comes out September 27th. It's in pre-order right now, and I enjoyed that a lot. Come back tomorrow if you want.
And I love your dentist. We love her.
Hi, Nina.
Don't forget about her.
Thank you, Beth.
Nina.